Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 50 part 2, or episode 51. I'm going to call it 51. I'm going to call it what it is. And we left off with Ron here heading to, well, if you're unfamiliar with Kenshi, to, lasers. Get out of the way. Going through the giant desert that's full of crazy sun lasers. If you are familiar with Kenshi, then you know exactly where I'm headed and exactly what I'm doing. But I didn't want to spoil it. I want it to be a little bit of a surprise. So there's not much... Oh, let's check this out. Okay, everyone just got lasered. Let's not go to the ruins there, because... Oh, it's a way station. You know what? All of a sudden, I feel the sudden need to heal. This way station doesn't seem to be operational, though. Nah, it isn't. Alright, let's get out of the eye. Are these thralls? Yes, they are indeed thralls. Alright, who got lasered? Yeah. Let's hold still for a second and patch each other up. Hey, little thrall. Alright, thralls want to fight. I can throw down just as much as the next guy. And this is pretty much why we're here. Not to beat up little thrall robots, but for the people that run the old control tower. So to fill you in, now that I'm sort of here, there are two bounties inside, both with their own Mato weapons. And that is why I'm beating robots up with blades. I say that because fully acknowledging that the weapons I'm using... Okay. They have nice weapons. I want to loot as many as I can, but they're heavy as hell. Not all of them have nice weapons, but some do. It's always worth checking. So yeah, I'm here for a Mato weapon. And there are, well, I guess a few of them have nice weapons. I'm still going to check. Me being economical. Here's another one. Rhadamant's getting a little bit encumbered. I could spread the weight around if I need to. These must be rave robots because they sure like clubbing. Sorry. I'll stop. I probably won't, actually. Oh, look, crossbow bolts in a robot. Now I've seen it all. Toppers and hackers and swords, oh my. Alright, we're not here to loot... Oh, that looked like a better weapon. Yes, that is a decent long cleaver. You can tell by how shiny it is that it is better than the rest. That dude didn't even have a weapon. I also don't really know if it was a dude. I'm not even sure that robots, because they don't reproduce, even have genders. They can identify with the gender, but does that mean they have genders? I don't know. Oh, lovely. Dry as hell desert still has blood spiders. Lucky me. Alright, Ruka has a bit of a bum leg now. Uh-oh. Ruka, run! Alright. The giant angry god laser did not kill her. That's good. Alright, so she's 16 speed. Let's have them all move together. Because this is the tower full of angry, angry robots. This is District, no. What would this be? Terminator? Some weird version of Terminator where I hunt them? I don't know. So the people I'm after are probably upstairs, I imagine. What I'm going to do is just disarm these robots, so when I knock them out, I'm just going to grab their weapons and sort of, oops, dump them. So that if they do get back up, they don't get back up using their weapons. I think this works. I don't think they will automatically look for their weapon. I don't know. You tell me, am I doing something stupid here? Or is this actually smart? Oh! Here is Screamer the False. Well, Mr. Screamer the False, I'm about to make you scream 1101111 for the last... Oh, hello. You come bearing... Alright, I have a lot of weapons that are better outdoors, because they have indoor penalties, so I'm going to fight these guys outdoors. I think their weapons are probably pretty similar, but I'm willing to bet that most of their weapons are junk, so the bonuses they have fighting outdoors is not that great. This is quite a little melee here. And Punk. Oh, Ron just got shredded on the vest. This is a bit of a tougher fight, for sure. As you can see, my rangers are doing a really good job just shooting. Oh, main character unconscious. Barely. He even beeps down. He kept his limbs, though. I'm not yet worried because we're still doing a really good job, all in all. You don't need this long cleaver, do you? You don't need this horse chopper. Doing some disarming. In case it helps. Oh, even green's down. Alright, I don't want you going... Nope, don't chase. There's probably beak things and blood spiders down there. I don't really want them going down. But the fight's over. That's it. We won. So the important thing is that we repair the robots that have bounties and keep them intact. So, I'm going to repair myself. There's also the rest of the tower that has, you know, stuff in it. So I'm going to pick up Screamer. And I'm going to pick up Ponk. Is this Ponk? Who's Ponk? Where's Ponk? The real question is, what is Ponk? That looks like a good blade. No, not really. And all of this jumble of parts, it's really hard to tell what's what. Alright, maybe if I have everyone move... Ah, yeah, it's a lot easier. There's Punk. Alright, everyone repair Punk. And then burn loot Punk. Hold saber Mato weapon. Nice. As well as some armor that is not bad either. So, I think we said Ruka was good with sabers? Yes, I believe she was. So, who got that saber? Hobbs? No. This was like 3 seconds ago. Infinite Wing. Alright, Ruka gets that. And she's out of trade range because she's, what, like 2 feet away? Unlike before, which she was like half a battlefield away. Fair point taken. Okay, so she has a hold saber. Checking her saber skill, it's pretty reasonable. So, yeah, that makes sense. Wing also is a little encumbered, so let's give... We'll have to spread the weight around soon. Yep, I was right. Didn't even pick up his weapon. Just went full boxing mode. And then Scream of the False also needs to be repaired. So here's Punk. Punk hasn't been fully repaired yet. No, wherever you think you're going, stop. Beep is back up. Welcome back, Beep. I think because there's still hostiles around, I can't trade very easily. Okay, that's one repaired, and then Screamer is repaired. Alright, let's loot Screamer. A heavy polearm. More armor. Repair kit. So the heavy polearm is going to Beep. That is why I came down here. So now Beep has probably no polearm skill. No polearm skill, but he does have his own heavy Meito weapon. That's pretty much what he's been after since day one, so I feel like I've done him some justice. I'm gonna go around and disarm some robots and maybe loot them a little bit. All these robots have really, really heavy weapons, so they're difficult to loot without my pack beast. And then additionally, there is, in fact, for all you veterans playing, that you already know this, there are, some more weak thralls here. Weak A, put your sword back on. There is someone recruitable in the tower, and I intend to go up there. I intend to loot the whole tower, actually. I'm just trying to make it so these skeletons don't put up much of a fight. Really? You fleeing? What, have you programmed for cowardice? Well, King will deal with that. How are you alive? I don't know. King, finish him. Fatality. 111. Oh my goodness. That's a good hit. Alright, Beep obviously cannot swing that thing very efficiently. This, it's like a chicken with its head cut off. In fact, these thralls, you can't even really see their heads, so that's probably a pretty apt comparison. But instead of going on a wild goose chase, speaking of chicken with the heads cut off, let's get back inside, because I don't want the laser eye of God to tear me a new one. I'd actually much prefer not to be torn a new one. So these super maces are super heavy. I'm going to have to figure out who can carry them. Split the weight up evenly. Maybe Sadneil can take one out of trade range. Oh, King still... How did King... the robots must have gotten up and downed King. Fine. Out of trade range? Literally just trade with him. Out of trade range? I'm standing next to Sadneil. Okay, fine. Drop the club. Sadneil, pick up the club. Look at that. It's amazing. Science at its best. Sorry, I don't mean to get frustrated with the game all that often, but... Okay, so Sadneil is not weighted down, but he is about as stuffed full of stuff as you can be. Burn, your turn. We are going to give you... Burn, do you even have a back? You don't have a backpack. I'm going to give you my whole damn backpack. All right, good. Burn can take some more stuff. Let's take a long cleaver. Oh, you want even more? Fine, another long cleaver. Even more, a horse chopper. All right, how fast are you moving? Good. You are nicely laid it down. King, you are already encumbered. Your speed is hampered, but alright, you're all set. I think this horse chopper is heavy. Yeah, it's 10 kilograms. That explains it. Ruka, you're at max capacity too. And what I ought to be doing is setting up some beds. Because for at least the organics here, they can rest. And that would make a lot of sense. Where are you going? Janes, you have weight capacity. Let's fill you up. Alright, let's heal you. You're pretty screwed up. Rhadamant doesn't have weight capacity, but moving at 20, so that's good. Ron. Let's have you build your bed. A 5-pound sleeping bag. What kind of sleeping bag weighs 5 pounds? Rhadamant, stop trying to put your damn robot into the bed. Crumble, you are soon to be only minorly encumbered. Nice. Stubbs, you don't even need to really heal. Griffin, you don't need to heal either. Rain, you do need to heal. And you can't carry anything more. That falling sun really encumbered you. I should have checked that. Hammett, you're all set. Hobbs, let's heal. Actually, Hobbs, you have some weight on you too. Let's grab a few long cleavers. I think most of the decent weapons that are sitting on the ground there are all picked up. All set. Make your bed. Mio, I guess you're kind of okay. Green, you're not. Griffin, Stubbs. So green and beep. Silver and beep. Okay. Have them heal up. And we're going to have to beat up Scream of the False because I'm trying to switch who holds... Okay, perfect. Immediate collapse. Alright, I'm going to have the robots pick him up so that Rhadamant can heal. Everyone else, stop trying to run away. In fact, everyone's going to be put on hold. One more bed. Okay, Jesus Christ. Jobs are also off. kind of laughable how many people tried to build the bed. Alright, so burn. I was going to have you drop your backpack, drop the blades. Rhadamant, you're going to pick it up. So the robots don't need rest like the rest of them do. So Week A is the slowest, I think. Or will be once we're fully done. Alright, floors. Up a floor. Don't... Oh, laser right overhead. Glad I'm indoors. There's definitely some loot to be had here. In fact, the robots don't really need repair. So what I'm going to do is start to... offload weight on Miu so that I can loot with Rhadamant. So although he needs some healing, he's also the best lockpick. Silver Shade would be a good lockpick to train up, though. Ancient book. See, this is why I'm looting. I'm sure there's good stuff here. I just need to check it all. Be very... Oh, that's just a barrel. Be very systematic. Oh, more books and weapons. So what do we got? Longsword that's decent. And heavy jit, or whatever it's called, that's okay. Cool. We also have some skeleton muscles sitting around. Robotic components, repair kits. I don't think there's going to be anything on the research bench. What about this robot? Robotics. Repair kits. These repair kits can be split up amongst anyone that doesn't have repair kits so that we can repair skeletons fast and efficiently. So Rhadamant will give one to Week A. Sadnil has one. Burn needs one. Give one to Burn. And then just give one to all the people standing up and around. Keep one for yourself. Hand out some of the meds. And I need someone to carry some of this weight. Griffin, I volunteer you. Alright. Back to looting. I didn't really loot the first floor. I guess I could, but there's almost never anything good on first floors. Watch me be wrong and it'd be like stockpile ancient books. But nope. It's definitely not the case. I guess if you're standing around Mio, you might as well heal. Alright, back up here. There are electrical component storage. Crossbow parts I don't need, I can make. These skeleton parts are worth something, which is why I'm grabbing them. Alloys. Oh, skeleton shredder for corpses. That's dark. I could work it. It's not working because it's not my home, I guess. What's over here? This is part of the research bench. I think this whole floor is all set, providing there's no fuel in any of this. But even if there was fuel, I wouldn't really want it. I already checked all that. Ooh, didn't check that strong box. And here is another really weird NPC. Agnew. Who just screams and screams and screams and nothing else. This is the Tower of Abuse, so Agnew here has obviously been abused. He's not like the other robots. He's not like the other boys. He's a different type of robot. So if we check these robots, for instance, let's find something. Turret racial bonus, right? No racial bonus. He's totally a different type of robot. He predates most of these robots. Now the cool thing is he's super strong, so he can use he can carry a lot of weight and use a really tough weapon right off the start. But he has no other stats other than that. Probably a good heavy hitter though, if I was to train a heavy hitter. So like start him off with like a falling sun or something, because he has no other point of reference. And actually, given that he's basically naked, he could probably pick up one of the quarries, one of the bounties that we have. That wouldn't be a bad idea, because he can obviously carry the body on his shoulders with no issues at all. But for now, I'm going to make him carry my junk. While I pick away the tower. Well, there we go. A nice strength arm. And another research book. A staff that's worth a pretty penny. Oh, here's an ancient safe. You know that's got to have something good. 3 more ancient books. A moon cleaver. AI core. That's super awesome. Gears I can leave. Don't need gears. More books. A Nadachi. 3 more maps. These maps are an outpost and a ruin. And the last map is Narco's Trap. Alright, I'm just about full up. So anyone with some weight allowance here needs to step up and help. So I'm trying to... We only need to run at 16, because that's as fast as Agnew can run. Alright, Silver. You can carry some stuff. I can actually load Silver down a bit, because Silver is has really high natural run speed anyway. All right, 20, 15. Okay, 15 is too bad. 20 is okay. Beep. Your turn to be a Sherpa. Be the Jenny core. Alright, let's keep looting. Oh my goodness, more books. This was a place to go. I got a recruit. I got weapons. I got books. Really, I'm not standing close enough to the shelf. I got some prosthetics. A lot of money's worth. Oh, dear lord, so many books. So you know how I wanted to automate the base? That is coming soon. I'm excited. Really? 90%? Lies. Ooh, 2 more AI cores. Honestly, the loot I'm getting here is insane. Alright, Beep. You're gonna have to carry some of this stuff. Don't drop it. It's mostly a joke. Alright, Beep, you are 22. The more, actually, I I don't want to fully encumber him because I do want to get home quickly, but the more I encumber him, the better, because he needs to train up his strength anyway. How much is a capacitor? Oh, they're junk. Anything else worth here? No, not really. I could jump into one of their cages and pick my way out. And that is the top floor. Cool. I gotta say, profit. Deep, deep profit. Cool. I'm very, very happy about that. And we also got Agnew. Well, that was hurt my retina. So, Burn, you're the slowest. No, Weak A, you're the slowest. Put the dude down. Agnew, pick him up. Doesn't bother Agnew at all. Not even a little encumbered. Agnew demand. Agnew's still the slowest runner, but that's just because his athleticism is 0. And that's no fault of his own. Alright, everyone that's up now, take a step back from the beds. And I'm going to have people pick up their own beds. Use for later. Now I also have to decide, I probably want to keep Agnew as a primary squatter. Squatter, that sounds funny. But I also kind of wanted to get Chad, but maybe I won't get Chad. Maybe that's no longer a goal of mine. I'm not sure. I could always get Chad as a home crew, but he's kind of a fighter. If you don't know who Chad is, he is one of the only natural martial artists. Most people don't start off with martial arts skill, and Chad does. So Beep, Kang, and Rhadamant, you're going to have to heal back home. I'm very excited about this yield, though, man. The amount of AI cores, and research books, and weapons, I mean, and then bounties, everything. Everything is awesome. Agnew. Guess what? You might only be able to scream loudly and weirdly, but you get to lead the party to leave. Alright, some of these pawns are behaving a little sluggishly. Come on. What's going on? This is the celebration march. There we go. So, I think the lore behind Agnew, I guess I have to look this up because I'm not sure, is that he's probably one of the oldest robots, like, ever. He's a soldier bot. I think he's the only soldier bot that's unique. They have an increased rate of perception. So let's check the stats out. Perception, increased racial bonus. So they would make for good turreteers, people with crossbows or turrets or something. So he'd actually, if I don't want to keep him in the main squad and I want to put Chad in, he'd be awesome because he at manning a harpoon or turret on the base, because he doesn't need food and he levels it up quickly. So maybe that's how I use Agnew, but that kind of seems a misuse of a skeleton. But I could also train him to use big, heavy weapons, so if anyone does bludgeon down my gate, I just bludgeon them back with Agnew. So Agnew is unable to speak entirely. There's, I think, one other NPC like that, who's a hive named Ray, who I think had his tongue cut out. Agnew has a set of clothing, the blue clothing that you see, which is unlike any other set of rags. which means that people think, well, it's a level of uniqueness, I guess. So there's speculation that Agnew is related to the Second Empire because she shares the same color of clothing. Oh, wow. Hello. Hungry Bandits moving at 16. I'm 14. I'm moving at 16. Guess what, bandits? You can't catch me. Oh, but I guess we're going to stop, so time to fight. I'm just going to speed through this because it really ain't much of a fight. Agnew's getting beat up, though. Mostly because Agnew does not have a weapon. I can probably remedy that. I don't need this moon cleaver. Agnew, you can have the moon cleaver. I just accidentally forced Rhadamant to use a moon cleaver for the first time like ever. So we'll heal up. Everyone's good. Hopefully the fastest mover is still Agnew, or the slowest mover rather. Yep, no one's lagging behind. Well, good job, guys. Yeah, it's certainly one way to get fed. Oh, this also reminds me of one other thing I wanted to do on my way home. So, Agnew, head here, in fact. I know, different, right? But load the zone. And all you Kenshi veterans know exactly what I'm about to do next. Because y'all brilliant. Well, Crumbology knows exactly what I'm doing because he's the one that suggested this. Oh, you know what I also should do? I should have gone to the Flags Lagoon. Oh well. That could be on another trip. The reason to go there would be that the lagoon has... that strange town has some research that I could buy, hypothetically. So now that I have Agnew, let me go back to Shrike and make sure I have... Okay, I have some black plate armor. What I need is... Ooh, masterwork. What I need is some pants for Agnew. Some leg plates. So let me cut into the queue here and put Drifter's pants up top. That will be a little bit faster to make. We do actually have some chain sheets. That's crazy. Didn't think I would. Because regardless of how I use them, it would be a misuse not to armor up new people. Guess I can lighten people's loads. And we found the settled nomad camp. No surprise there. That's exactly where I was intending to head. And the reason being is... First, I'm going to need to kick someone from this squad. So, Ooh. Agnew, you're too new. I'm gonna boot you out. Everyone's still gonna follow you, buddy. But I need the space for just a second. And the reason being is... I want to talk... Oh, you can't... Right. I try to talk with a mute, dude. I'm buying a Garu. Alright, so they have a few pups. Let's buy the most expensive pup. A female. As for name... Ooh, this is a good question. Gotta think about this for a second. Sorry about the delay. Let's see. I'm gonna name you Plan. Good. And then I'm gonna put a pack on you. Miss Plan. Sweet. I'm going to trade just about everything to you. I don't know why I have 2 sleeping bags. But anything spare, I will give the new pup. Just to do some training. Oh, you didn't have anything. Kang, you don't have anything. You do, Ruka. That's a weird noise. They are known for their weird noises. And this will unencumber myself a bit more than I was previous. And some of this stuff I can just sell right back to this dude I just traded with. I ought to do that, actually. No, he's not going to be able to afford much. I'll just sell some of the clunkier items. Okay. Silver Shade, you have an inventory full of random junk. Oops, nope. You keep that. Look at the amount of health on this. What, 290 hit points? That's not going to break anytime soon. And beep. Look at that stackable cores. Alright, that's about all we can offload. This pup is now encumbered, and we're going to follow the pup back home. Slowly, sure, but as we progress, we'll be able to off-sell some stuff. Crumble, are you stuck? Yeah, you are. So many AI cores. And books, for that matter. 16 of them? Good lord, that's a good haul. As for our bounties, I guess I should check. You are wanted by Holy Nation and UC. And you are wanted by Ponk. Ponk is wanted by someone. Okay, that's weird. What are you trying to fight me? No, this is funny. Come fight me. Maybe Ponk doesn't have a bounty. Being a robot and all, I would say probably way better to use Ponk as a brawl partner, sparring partner, than a human. So maybe that's how we'll use Ponk. I'm also sort of heading towards holy territory, which I gotta be a little bit careful of. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep both of the bounties, both of the robots, and use them with the Dust King, I think, and return Buzin and whatever the other one's name is as a bounty. Because skeletons are going to be way more effective. Who's manning these gates? Ninja Guard, okay. Just making sure it wasn't a holy nation way station. That would, that'd be bad. But I don't think they actually have way stations. Advanced blueprints, yeah, I got all that. Alright, we ran you out of old money, old man. That's okay. Look at this soldier bot vendor. What kind of nonsense is that? Unfortunately, these guys aren't able to afford very much. You poor, we made you poorer. And they don't have any maps that I'm interested in. At least the pup is not speed reduced anymore. I do have to make sure that I don't run through any really stupid areas on my way home. Also have to make sure that Agnew is indeed following. Yep. Agnew's run speed is already going up. That's what I like to see. And this pup is already faster than my bull. And as it ages, it will get better and better. Shrek, how are you doing? There we go. Plated drifters. And a bunch of more Masterwork Samurai. How about my farmers? How are they training up? We are turrets 24. 24 apiece. Yes, 24 apiece, but they're hungry, so let's get them some food. So, Aramid, I think I'm going to have you train now. And then Molly and Shrike. Having a bunch of people able to use turrets will be good. So in the future, I might have a tower that needs a lot of love. Bark, Heft, and Bard, all jobs back on. Making sure that they're all their jobs. Okay, all their jobs are on. Pingu doesn't really have a job. He's just guarding the gate. So it did have bandit and cannibal raids coming, but God knows they never showed. Oh, here's the bandits, actually. They just don't know what to do. And I'm honestly not going to open up the gate for them until my home crew is home. Why deal with the rabble? But alas, my time is out. So I wanted to thank everyone for watching. Oh, okay. No, we were just in the all the input that you had. The reason why this episode was so fun was because of tips and ideas and suggestions from you all. So thank you all for watching for episode 51, where we get Beep, his wonderful Mato heavy polearm, as well as Agnew and other stuff, and a lot of loot, so I'm excited about that. If you have any suggestions for me, drop me a line. If you'd like to chat, hop on Discord, and I'll have to catch you all next time. Thank you for watching. Adios.